Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. On the option, it's Smith himself.
And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
That's what he can do, when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop him.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained. And, in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
On 2nd down, it's Walker.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Third and 2. Man in motion left. That's Smith and Jigba. On 3rd down, here's Walker.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Smith trying to get him to the line quickly with the clock rolling. Now Smith throwing on 4th down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
On 1st and 10, it's Charbonnet.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
From the end zone, here comes Eskridge. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll fake it. Now Smith.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
Now a play fake, and it's Smith.
That one taken in by Dwayne Eskridge.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first. Play action. It's Smith. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on.
A penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward.
What are we doing? Put that first down, fellas.
Now Gino on 1st down. Going deep for Walker. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Now Geno. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Noah Fant, 44 yards. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point up and through by Myers. And we are tied at 21. Separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. 2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts. Being chased out left. He can't get him down. And Hurts able to show off some of that elusiveness as he slides to the ground there and in the process picks up the 1st down. They'll set up a throw. And his throw here's incomplete.
That ball was tipped in the air and while it ultimately fell incomplete, it caused a few anxious moments for the guy slinging it who's had quite a day. He knows how to get it into the end zone. He's throwing it really, really well. And maybe Lady Luck is on his side because he avoided his first interception of the contest.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hurts. Watkins diving. He's got it. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a 1st down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 21 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Looking for A.J. Brown again, and he's got it again. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That's good for 28 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Here's Swift. And he pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. One more time with Swift. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for him.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I think they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. On the sneak, it's Hurts. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now, there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away.
Here's Moore. He will return it. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 21-yard line.
Off of play action. Here's Smith.
And he's got Smith and Jigba.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get...
Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4.
Walker now on 1st and 10.
And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. And they're going to speed things up here.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Smith and Jigba in motion right.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Throwing now is Geno.
Completion here to Claypool.
And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 19. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
The Smith throw there, hauled in by Claypool. And the Seahawks are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
And these two hooked up on a nice gain the play before, and I always admire play callers that see a play that works and go right back to it, so they went right back to him. The reward, they're set up with 1st and goal.
Back in the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Again, Smith. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Geno Smith, a 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Seahawks are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. We got a tie game here in the 4th.
Well, this one's setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And he'll elect not to run with it. A fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a 1st?
Hurts sets up to throw it. He delivers another to Goddard, complete.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. This duo locked in, 14 yards there. And a first down. And on that last catch, Charles, he tops the 150-yard mark. It's one thing when your wideout gets that. When your tight end gets it, it's quite another.
We keep seeing the evolution of that position, don't we? We've seen where it's gone from strictly as a blocker to a guy who caught a few passes to now an integral part of the passing game, sometimes the primary receiver, because a lot of these guys have wide receiver skills, and we're seeing that on display here. Just think about the guys of the past looking back at this game and saying, sure wish that was me. I'd love to have gone out for those types of passes.
They'll run with Swift, and this will result in it losing yardage. Back to the 3.
When we say the game's on the line, I don't think we're overstating it here. These next few plays could very well decide this one. Advantage defense there on 1st and goal as they're able to get in and force the loss on that play.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
And now 3rd and goal coming up. The loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder. And they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's Hurts to throw. He had to reach for that one, but can't grab it. It's behind him, and it's incomplete.
I know they would have loved to have had a touchdown there to give him some cushion. But now, kick the field goal. Get the lead. Let your defense bring you home. Show some faith in those guys on the other side of the ball.
Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Smith. He's got Claypool, and he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
That's what they need right now. Get the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Smith's throw into the hands of Fan.
I like what they did there, still keeping their tight ends involved. They understand it's not quite Hail Mary time just yet.
At the 40-yard line.
From the gun, it's Walker. And he's got some space here. Now inside the 25. I guess at the very least, they got the tackle from keeping him out of the end zone.
Yeah, you're looking for that silver lining, aren't you? But guess what? Everything changes now after that big play. They've got a chance to strike.
Smith to throw. And he's across for the touchdown. It's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Myers connects on the PAT. And it will appear, barring some later moments, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And the fair catch taken. No time will come off the clock. And they will begin this critical drive at the 25-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Back to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Quadray Diggs. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Straight ahead, Walker. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down, and that should just about do it. That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end,